How's everybody doing? I'm back again. Hopefully this time the quality's better. I'm kind of outside, but I'm not actually outside. Let me show you. I'm in like our sunroom type thing. So hopefully the quality won't be as bad this time. Basically the Wi-Fi only has to go through that. So hopefully it'll come through that door a little bit better than multiple brick walls. But this particular Periscope, and I know I'm a little shaky, but I still don't have a phone. What? I have seen a question like that on literally every Periscope I have watched today. Whoever's broadcasting, I have seen the same type of questions. Are you hungry? What'd you eat today? So I'm not sure what the deal about that is. But anyway, and no, I'm not hungry. I look like a grown-up Bobby Hill. I don't sound like him, though. I don't sound like him, that's for sure. But anyway, this particular Periscope is just going to be like an about me / ask me anything. You can ask me anything, and I will be obliged to answer it. And again, you'll have to excuse the shaking. I still don't have a phone mount for my tripod. I have a tripod, no way to mount my phone onto it, and I don't really have anywhere to sit this because the window, I could sit on the windowsill, but it's like 5 feet away from me, so I would be pretty far from the camera, and the air conditioner's running out here, so that would sort of mess everything up as far as sound wise. So about me, ask me anything you want to. I'll be happy to answer it. I don't really have anything specific that I really want to talk about. I just figured I'd give it a go, see what people want to know. And if I don't get to your question, you'll have to excuse me. Sometimes I do get a little lost in conversation, I guess, and kind of ramble on and on and on. It happens a lot, actually. But I guess I'll go ahead and just do like an about me, what you would normally say in an about me. But in case anyone's wondering, I live, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live, but I live in the upstate South Carolina, as if you couldn't tell by the accent, right? But I live in the upstate South Carolina. I live out in the country. Where I live is kind of in, am I single? Yes, I am single. I am single because, in order to not be single, you kind of need to have a little cash. It helps. I ain't got no money. Come on, let's be real. I ain't got no money. But and I just hadn't really put too much thought into it right now. But where I live is it's really out in the country. But I live, technically my address is in Easley, South Carolina, and if you don't know where that's at, it's near Greenville, South Carolina. And if you don't know where that's at, well, you're just going to have to look it up. But I'm not too far from Greenville or Easley or Pickens, but I'm kind of around all of that. And even Marietta's not too far, and not Marietta, Georgia, Marietta, South Carolina. But that's where I live, out in the country, as I've shown you before. But we'll flip the camera around just to kind of see. This is the backyard. But anyway, I'm back. I'm not totally 100% sure what to say in and about me. I've never really spent much time thinking about me. But I do want to mention one thing. I do want to say that my thoughts and prayers are with the Biden family right now, especially after their loss that they've experienced with their son passing away. I know it's a tough situation to go through. What do I do? Right now, I'm currently unemployed. I don't have a actual job right now. I do kind of odds and ends right now, but I actually went to school for carpentry, but I don't have a job in carpentry. I wished I did, because that's what I enjoy doing. Because it's just, I don't know. It's a rewarding thing to do, because you get to build something, and the feeling of satisfaction whenever you complete whatever you're building is, it's just this high, I guess, you can't really get anywhere else, because you say, oh, I made that. I made that, and somebody's going to put this in their house, or something, or it might be a house. And that's what I like doing. But currently I am unemployed, and I need employment, because there's plenty of things I need to buy, like maybe a phone mount for a tripod. That would be great, because as you can probably tell, I kind of have shaky hands, and I can't really say why. I don't actually know why. I just do. I always have. But anyway, that's what I technically do right now. But other about me, I've not actually been to college. I probably should have went to college, but I didn't. And it seems like that's kind of a trend right now among a lot of the people that I know. Out of all of my closest group of friends, I don't think any of them have ever finished college. Some of them went, but they didn't finish. And it just seems to be the growing thing right now. I mean, the reason I think that is because college degrees, even though they can get you somewhere, they're not getting you as far as they used to get you. They, people they'll go to work, or they go to school for 8 years. Say I want to be a doctor or something, and they got a breaking news alert, said something about a boat with more than 400 people. What? Hold on a minute. Let me look at this. Let's sit this down for a second. I'll be right back. Let me sit that right there. I'm going to look on the Moto 360. Let's see. Let's flip this around so you can see this. Let's see. A boat with... Oh, it's not focusing for me. Don't do that. No, don't focus or nothing. Okay, anyways, I'll read it to you. I'll look at it and read it directly to you. Let's see what it says. It says, a boat with more than 400 people sinks in China's Yangtze River, or ocean, or whatever it is, sea, whatever. A passenger ship carrying more than 444 people sank overnight in the Yangtze River in southern China, and 7 people have been rescued, the official Xinhua news agency reported Tuesday. Wow. See, further rescue work was underway, Xinhua said. The boat was going from Nanjing to the southwestern city of Chongqing when it sank at about 9:28 p.m. Monday night, the report said. The boat was Xinhua said the boat was carrying 397 Chinese passengers, 5 travel agency employees, and 42 crew members. Well, that sucks. It really does. That's not good at all. And it seems like that's probably about maybe half an hour ago. I don't know what exactly the time difference between here and China is, but that seems like maybe roughly half an hour ago, something like that. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Let me know if I'm totally wrong on that. If you have been to China, or you live in China, or you just happen to be looking at a world clock right now. Which, by the way, if you want to be able to read that whole breaking news alerts on your smartwatch, if you're using Android Wear, get News Republic. That's the name of the app, News Republic. It'll allow you to read entire stories on your wrist whenever you get a breaking news alert, and that's really great if you're periscoping or if you're walking or whatever. But again, feel free to ask me anything. I know I've not got a very large base of followers right now, but I'm trying. What I want to know is, what do you guys want to see me periscope? Like, do you want me to just talk about myself or talk about other things, or do you want me to periscope, some other types of things? let me know. Obviously, I cannot do much in the way of basically anything in the car because I don't have a whole lot of data as far as Verizon goes. I've only got 2 gigs, and I know that Periscope will eat right through it, and it'll also eat through battery, which is by the way, which is why I'm using this little thing, the little like power bank thing. Came from Belk or something like that. I got it for Christmas. Not very big. It's I don't think it's 2,200 milliamp hours. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2,200 milliamp hours with a 1 amp output. So, but it works pretty well. It actually, especially seeing that something like this doesn't cost a whole lot. This is probably like, I don't know, $12, $13, not much. It works very well, actually. Won't charge the entire phone, but it will charge it pretty decent, and it'll help it to hold a charge when you're doing something like this. But I like to stay tethered to that. But I actually don't know how many people are currently watching this. I have because it says 1, but that might be correct. It might not be correct. You know how Periscope's being lately. What phone do I have? This is the 2014 Moto X on Verizon with the and I'm sure this part doesn't make any difference, but it has the ebony wood back with red trim. It's 32 gig model. That's what I've got right now with Verizon. Actually, I used a family member's upgrade back in September when I ordered it right after it came out, because I had to have it custom made with Moto Maker. But I actually used another family member's upgrade to get it because they weren't going to use their upgrade because they like being stuck in the past, and I'm not kidding at all. And so I could actually get another phone right now if I had the money. I've considered, like I said in the last Periscope, I've considered getting the Nexus 6, but I may or may not go with something like that because, again, I ain't got no money, man. I ain't got no money. But, But, yeah. Anyway, by the way, go Gamecocks. But, hopefully they'll do better this year. They didn't do good last year at all. They did pretty poor last year, like 7-6 record, maybe something like that. 7-5, 7-6, I think. Cause that'd be 13. Yeah, because they played 13 games because they went to a bowl game, so they were 7-6 last year. That wasn't good at all. But their defense was just terrible last year. Hopefully it'll be better this year with a new defensive coordinator, and they're going back to a different style of defense. They're going that last year they went to a 3-4 defense, I think, coming from a 4-3, and I think they're going back to a 4-3 this year, and so hopefully that'll help them. I mean, it couldn't be much worse than it was last year, especially when they were averaging 38 points a game. How do you average 38 points a game and lose 6 games? How do you do that? That's what I want to know. But it's crazy. The defense lost so many games for them last year. They lost like three or four of those games. They lost in the last few minutes. 4. They lost 4 of those games in the last 4 minutes, and one of them in overtime. That was just, and I was at the one they lost in overtime, and it was so cold. It was in Columbia, but it was cold, and it's normally hot in Columbia. But it snowed that morning before we went down there. It snowed 3 inches, and all of it melted away, but with the wind chill, it was like 20 or less out the whole time, and the wind was just, it was awful. I could not feel my legs when we left that stadium, and we were so disappointed because it went into overtime. It was with Tennessee. That was just bad. But hopefully they'll be able to pull it together this year, because I don't know how they could possibly do much worse. Like I said, they were expecting to make it to the first college football playoffs last year, and they didn't make it to that. And so people are not putting very high expectations on them this year, but I'm hoping. I've still got hope. But anyway, I won't be able to be on here too much longer because it's getting about time to grab a bite to eat. It seems like I'm always about to eat when I get on here, but it's getting pretty close to about time to grab a bite to eat. Next time I jump on Periscope, we'll either have a topic or I'll just be jumping on just for the heck of it. But you guys spread the word out there. Give me some views, guys. Give me some people on here watching me. Tell me what you want to see from me. That's important. Show me what you want to see from me. But I see if I could give myself hearts because I need them. But show me what you want to see. Tell me what you want to see, and check me out on YouTube. My YouTube channel. Golly, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. My YouTube channel is linked on my Twitter profile, and you can get to my Twitter profile from here, or you can just type in my name. My Twitter username is as always, everybody's but T Manhuff, TMANHUFF. I'm sorry, I had a moment there. Same thing it is on here. Just look me up on there, and there's a website, a Google link, a shortened URL link in my description. That takes it to YouTube because I can't get a custom name because of their stupid got to have 500 subscribers policy, and I don't have 500 subscribers. It's not great. But I'm going to try to get some more content on YouTube. I'm always thinking of things to post, but I don't ever really take the time to make them. But go check me out on YouTube. You can see me on Google Plus. It's just Tyler Huff. That's my name. I'm on Google Plus for that. Instagram, it's also at TManHuff. Follow me anywhere. And join me back on Periscope next time. I always try to make sure that people know I'm going to be on Periscope. Periscope. What are you doing? I'm shoping. No, Periscope. And I try to make sure everybody knows by turning on the Twitter post, but I don't actually know if that's currently working correctly. This is still a pretty fresh app on Android, so we're still kind of getting used to the bugs, and I'm starting to shake a little bit more. They're still kind of ironing bugs out. There's been a lot of updates pushed to it, so I got to give it to Twitter for giving quick updates. But sometime I'm gonna try. I can't guarantee it'll happen. I want to do a stream, like a dual stream. I want to stream on Meerkat and Periscope at the same time. I think that'd be really cool. But then I'd be like holding a phone in two hands, and that's going to be really hard to do because I'll be back and forth. But anyways, I'll catch you on here next time, and so bye.